Hey guys, just a quick revision video I wanted to make related to some things I've mentioned in some of my continuous weapon videos. I did direct testing, and Firerate does indeed boost damage, but it's still not worth it for most weapons, and I'll get to that later. Firstly, I always assume that Firerate does not increase damage because whenever I tested it with physical damage weapons, more specifically the Flux Rifle, I would see so many damage numbers that I guess I missed the subtle increase in damage that they would do. And furthermore, this still sadly does not increase the amount of times it attacks per second. All it does is use more ammo, and in turn creates more damage and status per tick. However, like I mentioned, this is still not worth it in my opinion, as in my Gamma Core test with the Gunslinger mod, while my damage increased by about 58%, going by the highest damage numbers in each test, mind you, the ammo consumption was increased by 72%, which of course is the fire rate of the mod. So while I added an extra 100 damage on that Gamma Core by adding the mod, I burned through my ammo so rapidly that I strongly recommend avoiding fire rate for weapons that already burn through ammo. But a couple weapons in the game are viable due to how slow they fire. I mentioned this in my Mutilus Quanta video discussing how status per second works, and in my Canna Has Buff video for the Convectrix. Both of these weapons fire at a slow enough rate that fire rate mods add more of a benefit than a downside. You still get less damage than you do ammo consumption, but ammo is already not an issue on these weapons. That being said, as for status per second, it's still the same, and these weapons attack 4 times a second generally, so you would need 400% status a second to get almost every tick to proc, which is impossible. So while a little fire rate can be okay on these weapons, I do not recommend going full out status. Thanks for watching.